Hi there, I'm Beth from messymarriage.com with another edition of Sloppy Joe Time. And today I'm talking about a sloppy expectation that really was more characteristic of those early messy marriage years. Thankfully, we've learned how to, my husband and I have learned how to use some different ways of dealing with stress and conflict when it happens now. But at that time I had the sloppy expectation that when my husband would get angry with me or lose his temper, that somehow I needed to fight fire with fire. So I would come out with both, dukes up, and I would be just as angry and hostile towards him as he was to me. And that would probably escalate, and we kind of one-up each other, and it would just deteriorate into these terribly messy and ugly arguments, and we would yell at each other, and our kids were witnesses to all of this, and I know we've probably scarred them for life because of it. And I think this is something that a lot of couples struggle with, and it really can be so destructive to your marriage and to your children. I know for me it made my heart that much harder towards my husband. It was something that I was thinking was going to stop him from getting angrier, but it made it worse. It made it more and more angry for both of us. And so at some point God got my attention, and he convinced me that this was not a healthy way to deal with my anger or my conflict with my husband. And both of us now try to create space. Whenever we get to those moments where we feel like our emotions are so heightened, we will have like a code word that we say to each other, and we will take that break to go and pray and process, and then come back and talk about it when we're calmer, when we've had the Holy Spirit kind of guiding us through what was going on in that situation. Because very often what's going on isn't what seems like is going on the surface. It's those hurtful feelings underneath that we really need to deal with. So I hope that's something that is helpful to you. Thanks so much for listening to another Sloppy Joe Time.